Hey guys, Mcfast here. Hey, I just wanted to show you guys something. I've got my front end slop out. The previous mods I'd done to it worked. They're in my earlier videos. But I wanted to show you before I start taking this apart the amount of play that's in the C-hub that goes up and down that affects your ride height. You wouldn't think it's that much, but in reality it's over 10% of the ride height of the car. 5 millimeters is about 120 some thousandths, and there's about 15 to 20 thousandths slop in the C-hubs on this right front, or excuse me, the left front I got set up here. And I'll show you. I got my dial indicator up here on a base. I'm going to hold the lower control arm down. I want you to keep an eye on the dial indicator there, and as you watch this go up, now I'm not trying to take a precise measurement, but I'm just wanting to show you how much play we're dealing with. I'm holding the lower control arm down, so that's why the zero changes based on how much I'm holding the lower control arm down. But if I pull this straight up, you can see there that there's quite a bit of play in that. So you're really changing the ride height of the car considerably. At any rate, I've got some stuff to fix that, and I showed those in a previous video, but I'll show them again here as we go along. Let me do some changes and I'll be back. Hey, I wanted to show you guys one technique that I use to sort of get the desired play or thickness when you're like in between a shim size or something. These stamped out washers aren't perfect, and if you take them and you lay them down, like I'm going to take this coating off and help flatten out the material, and what I got is this is a block of aluminum. You can use glass, you can use whatever you want. Again, I just had some of the stuff laying around from years gone by, and I just taped a piece of, I believe this is 600 wet and dry tape down here, so it's flat. And then just take your finger with even pressure and you just go around in circles trying to put even pressure on it, and as you go you'll be able to see how your washer will start to lose that coating and shine up and flatten those areas out, because these washers aren't exactly flat, they're stamped, so they end up with raised lips and depressions from the stamping. So just thought I'd show you that real quick, and I'll get on back to work, and then we'll show you when we're done the complete procedure. Okay, got it completed. Fortunately, it only needed it on the right side, or excuse me, on the left side, not the right. The right is much more tighter than the left for whatever reason. But just to show you how this is put together, is you go ahead and put your stovepipe flanges through your C-hub just like you normally would. Slide your hub in, and then the washers go between the hub and that pipe flange right there. And then the pipe flange is up here. I hope that comes through well enough on the camera. Again, washers right here, pipe flanges right here. Pipe flanges next to the C-hub, washers next to the hub or the spindle, whatever you want to call that assembly. Also on this back side, this will pick it up. I had to remove some material right here because as these half shafts, or whatever you want to call them, the hub where the dog bone goes in and the wheel bolts on, as it turns it would hit the C-hub. So all I did was took my Dremel tool and cleaned out some of the excess plastic that was around there on the inside, and so now that doesn't happen. So now my front end, as far as this this portion goes is all taken care of, and I can put it back together. I had a washer, or excuse me, I lost a screw on my last runs, and fortunately I had an associated screw that would replace it until I can get the HPI one in. I kind of like the associated because it's a hex bit instead of a Phillips, but I want it all, you know, like it came as far as the hardware goes. If I could replace all the hardware with aluminum or something like that, it would be nice, but till I could get it all matching, I'd rather have the Phillips on there, because that way you only need one tool to go through and tighten up your stuff. So at any rate, I hope you found this helpful. Please comment, rate, and subscribe. And this is McFast, and keep up the fight, and we're out. Peace.